Hi. So I was thinking about God's work being humanitarian work and humanitarian work being God's work. That is how we express what the divine wants us to do in the world to make the world a better place. It isn't knowing and memorizing chapter and verse of the Bible or the Quran. It isn't being a religious scholar. Anybody can memorize facts. Anybody can dedicate their time and energy to, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, impressing groups of people or peers with how much knowledge you know about history and religious facts. But how do you apply them? Are you applying them? There are many people that are religious scholars or experts or pastors, as I've said many times, that don't live in the light, don't practice what they preach, don't have a full or good heart chakra, um, or what they would call an open heart chakra. So, with that in mind, there are atheists who are very good humanitarians and do a lot of good. Their heart pours out for others that have nothing to do with them, and they would never associate themselves to be doing God's work. But I'm telling you, they're doing God's work, and God appreciates and loves them for it. So, with that in mind, I wanted to do a reading, on that, but I just had to make that point because many people tout scriptures and they think that they are, above everyone because they know more. Knowing is just knowing. It's knowledge, it's intellect. Your heart has nothing to do with that. A child that has never read the Bible can be more godlike than someone who is an expert on the Bible or the Quran or the Torah or any whatever faith that you have. It doesn't matter. It's about how you treat one another. Are you gentle? Are you kind? Do you wish ill on anybody else? So with that, let's see what some missions that we have in life. How we can help humanity. Angels. Okay. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So trusting, going on your intuition, trusting your intuition, how you operate in the world, trusting the universe for a good outcome, and not cheating or having to align things. I want to say align things for yourself, not going about things in a negative manner to get what you want, not fooling the people, letting the people trust you, being trustworthy, not saying one thing and living another way. What else, Spirit? Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So I don't know if I showed you, I think I did show the trust card, but teaching children perhaps, or just teaching others, inspiring being the operative word here, inspiring people to learn, not just with knowledge, not just teaching them facts or testing them on what they know, but inspiring people to want to do better and to learn how to do better. Okay, it's a lot. Put these back in. I'll go for one more. Another group. And that was a nice one, but I would ask for 1 to 2, please. Thank you. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Builder. I'm thinking like whatever you do, to help and assist, you don't just do it once. You kind of build up a whole library of books that help people. You build up a whole crop of herbs to help people, or you build up a whole line of products that help people. Whatever you do that heals, it's all about being a healer. You do it over and over and over again. You build up years of service. Okay, I want to get one animal spirit card for this as well. And I want to ask you, particularly if you find yourself to be an avid, reader of the Bible or of any religious topics, or if you love to dive into the history and effects, how do you use it? Because you can do both. I'm not saying don't be an intellectual, don't be up in your head and know the facts and the history. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what's more important is how you apply what you know, or how you live through your heart, more than about knowledge. How do you feel about people and animals? How do you love? Because that is what God wants us to do first and foremost. But we forget that how many wars were fought over that text. And it's amazing. You think God would want you to shed blood for any reason? And you use religion as the excuse? Or to be divided? So it's ridiculous. But okay. Let's get an animal spirit card. It was a lot. I saw lamb. Let's see if lamb comes back out. Thank you. Oh, frog. Frog. Let's see why frog is here. It's been so long since I've used this deck. I have no idea what frog means other than hopping around, okay? So let's see. Frog. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. So I think this is saying dive in, clearing your energy. Basically, what I'm getting from it anyway is as we do these light work tasks, or projects, or serving others, or living in the light full time. It's not, it just never stops. When you live in the light, you just do. So as you do that, cleansing yourself, rejuvenate, pour back into yourself, kind of like Queen of Cups is what I'm getting from this message, who is very spiritual and very loving, but always remembers self-care. And they mention self-care. So as you plow through and you love others and you do what you're, here to do on behalf of God, pour back into yourself, because God wants you to love yourself as well. So this has been about being a humanitarian and serving others. But God is saying, wait, serve yourself too. I love you too. Don't forget about you. And with that, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next message.